A very good morning to one and all. This is CTV Sports on a beautiful Saturday morning, coming to you live from Santa Rita Polo Farm. We're on the Aspen Field. My name, as I said, Jan-Erik Frank. And next to me, I'm glad to have him back on my heart side, the one and only
Dale Schwetz. Nice to be with you, Jan, here from the Santa Rita Polo Farm. Casablanca against the Polo School.
Indeed, and if you were with us yesterday afternoon, then it's kind of a double header here for the Polo School, who played yesterday afternoon. And it was a very, very interesting game. Dale, you were out there yesterday. The Windsor Polo team taking on the Polo School. It was their first game. Windsor, who have already won one and lost one, unfortunately yesterday, they had to concede 8.5 goals to the Polo School, who did a cracking job.
Yeah. The 0.5 will come into play, and it's going to come into play again today as the Polo School. They will have, looks like they're their dark jerseys today, the black and blue. Love the jerseys there. And we have Meredith Lovegrove playing the number 1. She's going to be on a -1. Riki Bueno, one of our producers here at CTV Sports, actually played yesterday. Took a fall, but he looked like he's okay, so we'll keep an eye on him today. He's going to check the shoulder. He said he was okay. He's on a -1. Santos Bollini will play the 3 on 2 goals, and then Colo Gonzalez will play the number 4 on 4 goals, and they're going to come in as a 4-goal team going up against Casablanca in their pink and white. Love the great jerseys they put together this year, style at the highest level. Casablanca. We have Taggart Mills, who's been playing very well at a -1. Also played in some of our snow polo this last year in the World Championships there, St. Regis Snow Polo World Championships in Aspen, Colorado. And Benji Daniels will play number 2 on 1 goal. Webbe will play the number 3 on 2 goals, and then Juan Bollini, senior, will play the number 4 on 3 goals. They come in a 5-goal team. They get a
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I've just heard, and that would explain quite a bit because we were questioning this earlier. Casablanca are actually coming in as a 6-goal team because Taggart Mills is playing off 0 goals.
Oh, okay.
So then, that would mean that the Polo School will get a goal and a half.
Yeah, a goal and a half based on the matrix.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's a big deal. No, that's fine. That's a huge difference. A goal and a half, and a half a goal. Well, that means there will not be an overtime.
No.
And Casablanca needs to work hard here early because Ford Trucker Polo. So they need to come out scoring goals quick.
Indeed, and just to latch onto the back of that, of course, Casablanca have not had the best, tournament here in the Madelon Bourdieu. They lost to Windsor Polo team by 3 to 6.5, and also to Bushwood Pink by 4 to 5. So they're 0-2. So this is a must-win game if they want to have any kind of chance of advancing through to the next round.
Yeah, the Polo School did a good job yesterday. Hold on, it was a great game against Windsor. They actually played very well. And open again. This 6 goals been very, very open, fast polo, and it's gone from like 6 to almost being like an 8 to 12 goal league. So it's great to see that. And again, with the 4 chucker polo, it has a different dynamics to it involved, and you can't just kind of wait and try to be a second half team.
No.
It's over before you know it. And love the excitement and the energy. Based on the 4 chuckers, because the minute they bowl the ball in, it's off to the races.
Here we go then. Ball's in play. Our mounted official, I don't know if you mentioned him already, Dale, is, of course, our very, very experienced and talented and such a nice gentleman, Pepe Araja. And away we go. Ball's in play. So on your screen, as you can see in the top left-hand corner, just imagine there's another half a point there. So it's a 1.5, as Dale was saying, to 0 in favor of the Polo School. They are wearing the white. And the first shot on goal, and he takes the goalpost with him. The man with the number 3 there for Casablanca, Webbe, who, as we know, has also been our resident DJ for most of the season.
DJ Webbe.
Doing a great job. And away we go now with the number 3 for the Polo School. And we saw him doing a very good job yesterday. That, of course, is none other than Santos Bollini. And going up with him, and he might be playing that too hurt. No, he's going to take it himself, was, of course, Meredith Lovegrove. This could be our coast-to-coast, Dale, for Santos. Has to drag the ball out a little bit to the right. Now the under the neck shot. It's still rolling. And it's still in play. And it's picked up by, well, the other Bollini, Juan, Secretary of Defense. And all of a sudden, the Polo.
Santos still running with it.
Yeah.
You're on the different.
Now I've got Bollini running with it. Couldn't control it.
I'm playing a little bit behind on the
Colo.
turn here.
Yeah, Gonzalez. Yeah. Plays it. Yeah.
I'm a little step behind you there.
Yeah, you are. You are there. A bit of jet lag.
A little jet lag going on. Which is fun when you say the drone, actually.
Yes. And then Colo Gonzalez, does he put the finishing touch on that? Let's have another closer look at this. Bollini having a few words there with his number 2, with Benji Daniels. But I can tell you again here that looking on the screen, Colo Gonzalez jumps onto that. Ball goes out of bounds, so no goal. But a little bit of disarray here within the back line of defense here of the Polo School. Nothing yet amiss. So just waiting for Bollini. There you see him there, Juan Bollini, to get things underway with a knock-in. Not quite sure what we're waiting for. Seems to be that one player might have just had a little tack issue. Umpire has not yet called play. Now he has, and away we go with Bollini knocking it in. Remember, Juan Bollini, the 3-goaler. He's the man you want to get in touch with should you like to see yourself out there playing in any of our levels, going through the Polo School. And, of course, Kel Newman, our Polo manager, will be happy to take your details and arrange for you to have a stick and ball session, or at least an evaluation. But now let's go back to the game. And, yeah, Bollini struggling a little bit to get that ball over the halfway line.
Yeah, I think you get a late whistle here. Kind of letting the play on there. Seeing if number 2, watch number 2.
Yeah.
On the Appaloosa.
Yeah.
Trying to find his way. Yeah, he's not. Remember, you got to clear.
Yeah.
And going forward is not really clearing. You need to move right or left.
Yeah.
To give an option to the player that's actually has control of the ball. And it makes sense on that because it's all about safety for the horse and the player. And if you're just moving forward on a clear, you're still keeping yourself in firing range. And so the rule's designed for safety reasons and to speed the game up, but safety reasons first. And so number 2, I think it was Riki. He needs to move over just a little bit to the left or right. But they allowed it to play to see if it would happen. It didn't happen, so you get a late whistle there. And they'll bring it down for a 60-yard penalty 4.
And the man to do the honor is Benji Daniels. Just played it very low. Puts that to the left-hand side. So, no, as you would say, Dale, not quite dialed in yet.
No. And but it's interesting. Juan, former 8-goal player, and was so strong back in the day when he was hitting his penalties, but passing the stick over. Benji has hit him well during the game. A good shot here of Colo as he's changing his horse from horse to horse.
Yeah, he did a very good job yesterday. Had a very, very busy afternoon, did Colo Gonzalez. I remember, well, you were there, Dale. He scored a hat-trick in the 4th chukker, but it was very consistent with the goal in all the 3 prior chukkers. And that was very instrumental in getting the Polo School's first win of the Madelon Bourdieu. So,
yeah, he does a good job captaining the team also. He's gets his players in the right spots, and they lined out well. Meredith and Riki, I had an opportunity to talk to them, kind of interview them after the game, talk to them a little bit. Didn't think they did as much, but they didn't realize that when the team's lined out, you don't need to be scoring goals to do a lot in the game of polo. If you're in your spot, taking one shot, pulling the team, lining the team out as Meredith was doing, and then Riki was going back and forth on offense and defense, but of course filling that spot between Meredith and either Santos or Colo. Then it gave them opportunities, and it was Colo in that spot for the goal shooting, and he was very consistent.
Yeah.
So it worked out well for him.
So we're just waiting for the players to get back from our first courtesy change, also very much applied here in the 6th goal. And after that last penalty from Benji went wide. Now, of course, the Polo School in possession, waiting for the umpire to call play. And then Colo Gonzalez, as you can see, ready to get things moving. We still have a good nearly 4 minutes left to play here in the first chukker, and still no score, just the 1.5 goals given on handicap to the Polo School as they totaled 4. Casablanca totaling 6. But so far this game has not yet really sparked or come alive. I'm sure that will as we wait for, as I say, the umpire to call play and get things moving in here in the first chukker. Turning out to be a very, very beautiful day. Here we go then. Ball's been knocked in. Play is called. And Colo Gonzalez straight down the middle looking for, and there he is, Riki Bueno. Needs to be a little bit quicker, though. Very beautiful horse he's riding here this morning. As Bollini will now pick up that broken play. He had Santos right behind him. In comes Benji. Now then, Benji Daniels. We know how strong he is. Takes it round the outside. Would love to get a chance to make everything good again. And he's going to just try and lay that one up nicely. Oh, that is a very nice layup ball there for his number 1. But did it go through? I didn't think it did.
No, just a little bit too off to the actually too close to the ball. Ball got hit to the center. Taggart was going that way and didn't get a favorable bounce. Kind of bounced towards him. A little hard to shoot that ball, but he got a piece of it. Finished the play off to the side. It'll be the knock-in, Colo
Gonzalez again with the number 4, looking for and finding. There he is. Bollini gets a very effective ride off there by Benji Daniels and picked up again by Bollini Sr. Now this is a very nice scene here. Father against son, Bollini. In comes Santos. Has a lot of respect, of course, for Bollini, who will try and finish what he started with an under the neck shot. Charging down the line was Alex Webb. Yeah, Santos knew it, had to clear. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. Webb takes a long distance shot.
Good defense. They placed themselves in spots that did not make it easy for Alex. But again, also well played by the Casablanca team with the rotation. Bollini goes forward on the turn. Alex falls into place, and they get a shot on goal. So 2 knock-ins in a row here as Casablanca peppers the southern goal. Let's see if the Polo School can get a positive possession. Here comes Santos.
And it looks like Bollini is on a nearly coast-to-coast run here in front of goal. Gets the putter out, puts it away, and I'm sure he'll be happy to have gotten that out of his system.
Yeah, drive for show, putt for dough. Perfect play here. And I don't know if you remember, Jan, but yesterday they used the same knock-in play where they send out Riki and Meredith in the front to get with a man, and then Colo takes 2 taps to the left and then hits a big ball to Santos, and he scored on it yesterday also early. The problem with this play is now it's easy to read, so you can't get it done all the time. But when you do it, if you're successful, then it's perfectly played, and you change it up.
Very effective. Back to the halfway line, thrown into play the ball, and Bollini Sr. this time trying to feed it up to the front, looking possibly for Benji. He's not going to get to it. Instead, the man who just scored, little under the neck shot to try and clear it, plays it out towards the boards, looking for Colo. He'll get a touch, but just puts it out of bounds, so there will be a change of possession. This could be a bit of a chance here for Casablanca.
Yeah, it looked like that on the... I thought it was... That's going to be inside the 60. Okay, so they're going to bring it outside the 60, so it is going to be 1 touch. 1 pass, 1 hit. Bollini, he'll go for it. Now they're going to wait here. Maybe it went into a hole or something went on, or Pepe's going to regroup. Are you going to go to Kersey change? Or is that? Chukker, yeah. I was going to say, they already did the Kersey change. Yeah, so we'll start with the change of possession when we get back. Stay with us. 2025, Madelon Bourdieu, 6th goal from the Centralita Polo Farm.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Welcome back. A very good morning. CTV Sports coming to you live from Santa Rita. We're at the Aspen Polo Field and bringing you the live broadcast, as always, myself, Jan-Erik Frank, and
Dale Schwetz. Nice to see you in. Casablanca, Taggart Mills, Benji Daniels, Alex Webbe, and Juan Bollini. 6-goal team. The Polo School, Meredith Lovegrove, Riki Bueno, Santos Bollini, and Colo Gonzalez. They come in at 4 goals. Goal 1.5 on handicap based on the matrix, and they work that out. If you're scratching your head on that, the USPA put together, designed a system called the matrix that works with 4 charter polo and also the 0.5, as we do have players now that are rated half a goal or a goal and a half or 2 goals and a half, so they can mix it up for lower goal polo.
Yep.
And some people have embraced it, some haven't. But it does work out well, especially in the lower leagues.
it certainly does. And after a bit of a turbulent, to say the least, chukker in that opening chukker, only Santos Bollini got a very nice run and picked up the only goal that has been scored so far. But looking at the screen here on my desk, it's nice to see such a nice large turnout down at Santa Rita.
Good turnout last night too,
yeah,
for the afternoon game. Six goal.
Yeah.
And as you remember, the Santa Rita Polo Farm is a private facility, but open to the game. Juan Bollini on the change of possession, a daisy cutter.
Yep. And then quickly picked up here. He let it just come to him. It's Colo Gonzalez. Oh, a nice little play by Benji. We were just talking about Benji Daniels. As Colo will try and redeem himself by stealing that ball back, taking on 2 Casablanca players. He's found Santos. Santos has found Meredith, not quite, and in comes Colo. Well, he missed that one, and that would have been a nice run for the Polo School. Instead, it will be Casablanca and Benji Daniels taking it around the outside. He's got Colo coming to steal it off him. Does an initial good job there on the near side, but so does Benji. And Benji, after doing all the hard work on the near side to try and play the ball to himself on his stick side, actually loses it. So in once again comes Juan Bollini to lend a helping hand, but he's up against Colo. Colo's on the boards, leans far out of the saddle. Gonzalez now, what's he going to do? Fakes the backhand. He's got Bollini there coming in very, very hot and hard. A little bit of entanglement until Santos will untangle that little, Polo mallet just seeing the end of its career. Needs a bit of a repair. In comes Mr. Webbe. Now then, let's see what Alex Webbe can do here. The man from London on the near side to put it through. Unlucky, very unlucky, but very nicely taken there by the Englishman.
Yeah, and a nice second effort here by Santos as he loses the head off his mallet, but still stays with the man, not giving Alex an easy run there. If he would have let him go there, Alex could have taken an easy neck shot. Instead, he goes for the ride off, which means Alex has to switch to the near side, the left side of the pony, and not just hit a cut shot, but he's got to kind of push it.
Yeah.
With the front of the hand, not the back of the hand, Not an easy shot at all. And he gets a Remington there. Very close shave, very close to the post. And that'll give time, gentlemen's timeout that we use at the Grand Champion Polo Club based on the mallet in some of our lower leagues. If the player does lose a mallet, to keep it even. When there is time or the ball's in a neutral spot, they will allow the player to change his mallet. Now, during regular play, if you do lose your mallet, and you will see fans or family members on the sideline with extra mallets, and most of the horse trainers that hold the spare ponies have an extra mallet just in case the player does break one.
So here we go then, ball's back in play. Now let's see if we can get a little under the next shot there from the number 3 from Alex Webb. Busy morning here so far for Colo Gonzalez, playing the number 4. You see they're surrounded by Casablanca defenders/attackers, and this could be a little breakaway now for the number 2. There he is. Didn't quite get the contact he wanted on that one.
Yeah, bad luck here. As it comes off the boards, he gets a good bounce off the boards from Colo, and then Riki tries to take it forward. It comes off of his pony, so the deflection bounces out of bounds, and the cop on the pitch will go to Casablanca.
Yeah, and they're on the move once again here. There he is with the number 3, Alex Webb. And this time he gets the finish he was wanting. Well played, Alex, picking up the first goal here for Casablanca.
Yeah, it looked like Santos might have a goal-saving play here in the red zone on the shot. The first shot gets himself in a good position and goes for the tail shot, or the back shot, near side back shot. Alex finishes it off and gets the deflection and pony goal.
So, first goal. Second chukker, still no score from the Polo School in this chukker. Remember, they scored in the first. We will have our courtesy change. And Dale, we have obviously a very, very big day coming up tomorrow. We're going to start the 8. We're going to continue with the 8 goal in the morning. But then, what is happening at 4?
Yeah, Triple Crown of Polo begins. Casablanca plays Travieso in the feature game. Great way to start off WPL's Triple Crown of Polo. This is always a fantastic time at the club. And, well, polo in general during this time. As the U.S. Open is also USPA, U.S. Open is going on. The Satai, Melissa Ganzi, playing in the Open this year. So good luck to the Satai as they're 1-1 at the moment and playing very, very well. At the 22-goal level there, the Triple Crown of Polo will be 26-goal. World Polo League, highest rated polo in North America at 26 goals outside of Argentina. And we'll continue to bring you all of the polo from 6 goals to, as you see right here, to 26 goals. And, you know, what can you say, man? The Triple Crown of Polo is this an incredible tournament?
Yeah.
It's the one everybody shoots to win.
Absolutely.
And we've had some great games, great tournaments coming up to it, leading up to it.
Absolutely, but not only that, and I'm sure you'll be on this. Agree with me. The trophy itself is so spectacular. Was created for the event that had stops at the Sarasota Polo Club, La Coninas Polo Club in Dallas, and of course also the Santa Barbara Polo Club. The first year it was played back in 2006, and Sarasota New Bridge Polo Club and Country Club in Aiken. So it is a beautiful trophy, and we'll be telling you more about the history of that trophy and who made it. But if you can come and join us, obviously, I don't know if it'll be on display tomorrow, but it's definitely worth coming to see on the finals day. An absolutely magnificent trophy combined of several pieces.
Yeah, that's the main thing about it.
Yeah.
A number of pieces put together to form one trophy, which I don't think there's another trophy
like it. No.
Yeah. And Triple Crown of Polo, an ESPN2 television series, was created in 2005 by David McLean. So, and he's known for beach polo, hockey, women of wrestling, and gorgeous ladies of wrestling. That's your favorite, yeah?
I like, yes.
Yeah?
I do like a bit of that,
you
yes.
do that? And it helped promote polo in the U.S. The show was seen in 129 countries.
Wow. Well, let's go back to what we've just seen here. Another goal here, and guess by who? Our very own Riki Bueno. Have another look at this.
Yeah, you want to get him involved early if you can. Riki's going to stay in front and pull a team, Meredith and Riki. And I was on the field yesterday, so I got to listen to a lot of their conversation. And Riki was very helpful, even though they're both rated -1. I believe Riki, being a producer here at CTV Sports, he is learning a lot about the game of polo, the strategies. We talk a lot, we break it down, and does give the all of our producers and people here in the studios to learn a lot about the game and pick up advantage plays, and they're using it to their benefit.
Here we go, then, ball back in play. So a nice little run there by Riki. And they're on the move again. Ball very quickly thrown back in. Bollini going for the long distance ball, and I think he might have just put that one ever so slightly wide. Unlucky for the man with the number 4 there from Casablanca.
Yeah, nice attempt here. Just bad luck off to the side. He had to be a little click to that side because of the defense. So the Polo School doing a good job when Casablanca gets the ball within the 60. And look at this. Riki's going to get another run.
Oh, look at this out of midair. Nearly picked it up. Not an easy play to do, but as you were saying, Dale, and he is on fire here this morning. Back to Santos, little chip shot, yeah, and he's going for it. This is what I like about Riki, and he quickly switched to the near side, gets a whistle.
Yeah, I thought he might have stayed in offside there. He took it out of the air, and watch the replay. See if it's not a quick line change. He might have not had time. He might have fouled anyways on the play. But remember, there's no right-of-way on the near side. So when two players come together, if one player is on the offside, the right side meeting, then the opposing player needs to switch sides. So meeting on the wrong side would be the call, 5A, and it's going to get stolen away, and Colo is going to get an opportunity here as Gonzalez works it down the left side. He'll override. Taggart will get an opportunity, but leaves it for Bollini, and Juan will send everybody forward.
Yeah, you can see on the right-hand side that was Benji. Colo trying to stop that one as it was coming in midair, and then the attempted finish there from Taggart Mills. But I think we might have had a whistle on that play.
We'll see if they decide to blow it or not. I'm not sure. I think got in there just in time, yeah. So they're going to let that play. I like the non-call based on the distance that they've been Pepe has chosen today. And as I said, the 6 goal has been very fluid. And Taggart gets to the play very quick. He's a great rider.
On the halfway line, all the action. Nice little backhand here from Bollini to Daniels. Benji just been beaten to it there by Colo. As I said, a very, very busy day at the office here for the 4-goaler. Trying to, we'll just keep it away from the goal mouth. And that did go out of bounds, but was it deflected?
Yeah, no. Did he hit it off of? I wonder if he hit it off the other pony. We'll see. That's going to end our checker, our second checker, but we will see what the umpire decides on that. Did it come off of another player, or did he hit it out of bounds? But we will have a change of possession no matter what, so stay with us. We'll be back for our third checker of play.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chocolate Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day. have an opportunity. Santos Bollini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Polo School is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the Polo School, you're hungry for more.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, you know, it's like a big family. We're all, you know, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
Well, the players not wasting any time to come back out. Once again, a warm welcome. Great to have you with us on this Saturday morning. The sun is slowly but surely starting to burn away those clouds. Should be another beautiful day here in southern Florida. Madelon Bourdieu Memorial, game number 5. Casablanca in the white and pink against the Polo School in the black shirts, who are at the moment leading by 3.5 to 1. We had a goal from Santos Bollini in the first and a goal from Riki Bueno in the second, and only one goal by the Englishman Alex Webbe. Dale, what do you think the coach at Casablanca will have advised him in this halftime break?
I mean, you may not remember the Polo School knocked in, well, in the first half, they knocked in about 6 or 7 times.
Yeah.
Maybe 8. So right there, you know, they got to tighten up a little bit more in their defense. They have a lead at the moment, but Bollini, you know, coaching his team, like, here's Benji going to goal here, and he's going to get one. So definitely take your time a little more. Let's take some cleaner shots. Let's not force it, because they were just missing the goal a lot. They were getting a lot of opportunities, and now they get their first opportunity, and it's successful. So well done to Benji.
Yeah, and that you could call that, well, as good as a coast-to-coast with butter on toast as you'll ever see. And, well, as you know, Dale, we've been praising him a lot. He's been doing a fantastic job throughout the season. Here we go then. So the Casablanca team coming back quite strong here at the top of the second half. Top of chucking number 3. Balls thrown back into play. Now let's see how Colo Gonzalez, Santos Bollini, Riki Bueno and Meredith Lovegrove will react to this. Remember, they change ends after every goal is scored. On the move, nicely done there by Santos. Stops, turns, still has possession, wants to shake off Bollini Senior. Little chip shot, and there he is again, Daniels. And a very nice open backhand again from Juan Bollini, looking for, and he's found the number 3, Alex Webbe. And here we go then, Webbe. He, the only other player so far to have scored. Little broken play, but that's what he's there for. Juan Bollini possibly looking for Taggart Mills. Sent back. Well done, Riki. But there was a man, well, that's what he thought already on that line.
Yeah, not 100% though.
No.
He's got to get on it at 100%, and that's that rule. You can see how that ball was opened. We can actually see it on the drone footage a little better, but opened 45 degrees, even though it looks like Alex on. Look at this, Meredith with nice approach and a great finish.
Well done, Meredith. Well done. Well, I was so hoping that she would do that yesterday. She was very close, but today, after I'm sure the lesson was learned today, no mistake. And not only that, look, she was far out to the left and then kept her head down, as you always say, Dale, aiming for that far post. The finish, beautiful.
And it's a great non-call here. I know the Casablanca team, they might be upset with that call, but that is a fantastic non-call, being that the player following the ball was 100% on the right of way, taking that ball. The other player was not. And so when he goes to that play, he needs to be 100% on the line. And they changed that procedure a good 6-7 years ago. And it was because a player could just ride up 90 degrees to that line and put his mallet in the air on an open back shot.
Yeah,
no play.
No.
So it made sense to put in there the player must be 100%. And that makes it a lot easier for the players and the
umpires.
Yeah.
Bollini going for an attempt here. Wants to pick one up again very quickly. This time, unfortunately, with not the desired result. And I'm pretty sure, Dale, we will have our next courtesy change. Chance for us to just again remind you what is happening tomorrow. As I said, tomorrow we start the action. We have a double header. Sunday, the 6th of April. The 8th goal continues, where Newport will be taking on Victory Polo. That'll be on your screens at 11 o'clock. And then the very much anticipated opening match of the World Polo League's Triple Crown will take place, Casablanca versus Travieso. Now, if you were with us last year, then you'd remember that Park Place narrowly beat Audi in the final. Joaquin Pinella was voted the MVP. And as you said, Dale, there's a real buzz going on here at CTV Sports and at Grand Champions Polo Club in anticipation of the fourth and unfortunately the final tournament of the series of the World Polo League. This, of course, its 7th year. And, well, I look forward to the next 7 years, Dale.
Yeah, no, this is the frosting on the cake when it comes to the high goal tournaments. And, again, we still will continue with the junior, because we have one more PTF event that you'll be able to tune in for, going on 5 this year. So congratulations to Jennifer McLeavy and everybody involved, of course, Melissa Ganzi. It's amazing how much they put into everything, and along with Jill, who also with the Everglades Polo, as we use the Santa Rita Polo Farm and the Everglade Polo for the junior PTF events, and Jill Johnson. And they love it. Melissa and Jill, they're we noticed last time we were there, they were actually there all the way to the end. They love watching the juniors play. Jennifer does a fantastic job organizing. It's fun to work with them. We'd like to thank everybody who helps out with that. All the umpires, they come and help also. And then just everybody behind it, the parents. And we've noticed this year how much another level it's gone to, not just anticipation here for the Triple Crown, Jan, but seeing the lowest part of the spectrum going up
to another level.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Every class this year, I think, had they might have to introduce another class, either lower or higher.
Intermediate, maybe.
Intermediate, somewhere in the middle, because it's just it's fantastic to see the development and how well it's working.
So, well said, Dale, and I could not agree with you more. And here we go then. Ball knocked into play. Gonzalez, he's found Riki. Riki's up against Taggart. Has to leave that one behind, and there she is, the young lady who scored just a few moments ago, Meredith Lovegrove. Couldn't make a clean connection. Bollini, nice little chip shot, and he's found the Englishman. Nice to see the English and the Argentinians working together. Benji Daniels, he will slam that one out to the left-hand side now then. Taggart Mills, will he be able to pick this one up? He gets a good first touch. Needs to just bring it round that bend a little bit, the cut shot. Bollini gets there just in the nick of time to steal it and send it back. But look at that, there's another Bollini, and that is Juan, and he will put that one out of bounds. So dodging a big bullet here at the Polo School.
Yeah, just bad luck. Taggart had his man out, or he was keeping Santos busy down in the goal mouth. Juan takes a shot at goal off to the left side. And like you said, that's the only adjustment that the Casablanca needs to make here, just getting a few more shots between that 24 feet, 8 yards. Huge knock in here, but it's going to be recovered and controlled by Alex.
Webbe will turn it to try and send it back. Still Webbe. Yeah, has a little space to work in now. We'll leave that one for Bollini, and he will send another rocket shot up to the front, possibly looking for Benji Daniels. He's going to get beaten, or the ball will be intercepted there, as you can see, by Gonzalez. And if he's here this afternoon, he's been watching all of his son's game. I'd like to say good morning to Senor Gonzalez Sr., who was also at the John T. Oxley Memorial earlier in the week. Always great to see when the family members come out to support their children or their...
Yeah, he was out at Santa Rita Polo Farm yesterday.
Was he? Okay.
Give a big shout out to everybody.
On the boards, and there he is, the man we were just talking about. Well, this is his son, of course, Colo Gonzalez. Yeah. And we're going to have... No, I thought we might. No, we're going to have a very...
Late game there, yeah, but he kind of brings it back center out, and then moves.
Yeah, he does.
Right on the right on the edge there.
Yeah.
But looking to, remember the rules based on looking to speed the game up. So once you go to run with it, you got to change your pace. And he's right on the edge of moving forward and not slowing the game. So not good non-goal.
And again, Gonzalez, a lot of touches in this game. Left on the boards now for Bollini. Bollini Sr. will turn. He's got, well, Colo will leave him to it. So now Bollini, been given a lot of space. Again, a big shot, gets it over the halfway line and deep into the half of the Polo School. In comes Benji. He was just, you could see, he could feel how he was waiting to take that, and he just runs out of time. That'll bring us to the end of Chukka number 3. So all to play for when we come back. Stay with us. The Madelon Bourdieu Memorial 2025.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything that goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bollini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Polo School is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the Polo School, you're hungry for more.
Well, here we go then. Fourth chukker action. Once again, a very warm welcome and a good morning. It is still morning, coming up to 11:45, or just gone 11:45 on this Saturday morning. We are, as you can see, at the beautiful Santa Rita Polo Farm. We're on the Aspen Field. Casablanca still not quite getting that rhythm going. It's going to come down to the fourth and final chukker, because the Polo School, well, every time Casablanca have scored, the Polo School have come back with an answer. And it's very nice to see that everyone on that team, apart from the man who's had the most touches, which just goes to show how important he's been, is Colo Gonzalez. Everybody else having picked up a goal for Casablanca, just a goal by the Englishman Alex Webbe and by Benji Daniels. Dale, what do you think will be the strategy now here in chukker number 4?
Yeah, I don't think there's any change. The whole change, again, is just trying to just have better shots. Because they've had... well, they had some open shots they missed, and then the Polo School, which they did a fantastic job in the first 2 chukkers, blocking the goal area, making it more difficult for the Casablanca team to shoot. But in that chukker, they had some shots, and it just, off the left, off to the right. So you just got to, figure out what each person themselves, what's happening on the shots. But it doesn't look like, they're not getting hooked. They're creating.
It's been a very clean game.
Yeah.
I mean, we've
creating space for each other. Yeah, very clean game. Very open. Some great non-calls. Fluid game. I
don't have a single.
That's the biggest problem. But again, percentages are big. You can shoot a goal less, but make more. We see that a lot in the stats, especially in the World Polo League. Maybe the team that not necessarily shoots at the goal the most actually wins the game. It's a team that makes the goals, Rule 19.
Absolutely. Here we go then. Colo Gonzalez, the 2 number 4s. He's up against Bollini. Yeah, Santos having to just slam on the brakes. Here's the pass to said Santos Bollini. Now, if the Polo School can get off to a good start here, they're going to make it very, very difficult for Casablanca. Daniels sends it back down the boards. Little backhand shot from Riki. Didn't make any contact. And now they could run away with this. And that'll be Mr. Alex Webbe. But look at that. Reading it very well. Very active. A team player through and through. Santos Bollini. Great control here. Great stick work. A little hook coming in. He loses it. Left behind for Bollini Senior. Tries to get one off into that danger zone before. Yeah, and Riki this time, when it was most needed, gets the backhand shot. But we lost a Manet, and I think
they came together there. Good recovery by the Polo School here, because it looked like when Juan turned it, and that's one thing that the Casablanca was using the back shot. They were moving the ball around quickly, which created more space for each other. The minute you go to turn it, sometimes it gives the opposing team time to get back on defense, time to cover up their man. But this ball gets hit out in front, and I think you get a right-of-way violation.
Yeah, Benji was on the line. You're absolutely right, yeah.
Yeah, so Riki not having enough space there. Clean back shot. Good power. But had another player coming down the right-of-way.
Yeah.
And not enough space. So huge opportunity here at the beginning of the 4th chukker with the open goal penalty 2. Pretty looking horse here that Benji's on. Chestnut. Beautiful shine on that horse. And it'll be Daniels from the 30-yard mark.
First penalty of the game. That old rolling of the wrist, that's all that was,
Yeah, look at me. He got caught a little late, too. He's a little behind on it. You can see it coming from right to left there. Oh, the Polo School dodged a bullet. But once again, that's been the only issue for Casa today. That put it in the hoop.
So Colo Gonzalez has the ball. 5 minutes and counting. 4th chukker. Can the Polo School make it back-to-back victories? Remember, they won yesterday. And I'm sure they would like to continue that sensation, that high of having another win under their belt. Remember, they beat the Winter Polo team. That was not an easy team to beat, 8.5 to 6. And let's see if they can do it again today. And remember also, again today, they are on paper at least the weaker team. But it just goes to show you that if everybody plays along, and as you pointed out, and so rightly pointed out, Dale, the level is just higher than what we're used to.
Now, I think it looked like somebody was off to make sure. Yep, so they're going to go ahead and take a time out here just for a horse. And so we might go to a little break here. Is it going to need a little time?
Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we'll go for a quick commercial break.
Yeah.
Stay with us. We won't be long, we hope. So we'll be right back here, CTV Sports, the Madelon Bourdieu Memorial.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, you know, it's like a big family. We're all, you know, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Welcome back. As we suspected, a short break, a little horse time out. I'm sure everything's okay. Players come back very quickly here, as you can see. So we still have a little bit of time left here in the fourth and final chukker. As you can see, 4:21 to be precise. 2 goals. That's a little bit thin for Casablanca. They need a couple more here against the Polo School, who are leading by 4.5 to 2, which of course ultimately means, Dale, that Casablanca need 3 goals to win if they want to leave the field victorious.
Yeah, they well, just stated the same strategy. They, like I said, they have had the opportunities. I wouldn't really change anything. It's hard to really change things when you're just missing, when you're just having bad luck around the goal. It's one of those days, you know.
Yeah.
You just got to keep shooting, and they've mixed it up well. having opportunities for everybody. They've used Taggart in front, and Benji has a goal. They had a couple misses on the penalty line. That hurts especially in the four-chucker polo. We talked about how Colo has been very, very strong from the penalty line, which has helped. And here we go.
Yep, Daniels on the move, trying to find a little gap there between that last line of defense of the Polo School. He's still on the move here. Well played, Benji. Look at this, just waltzing Matilda straight through the open backhand. And what a cracking way to finish. And what a great goal by Benji Daniels.
Yeah, taking the long way home, but maybe that's the secret to the success. Don't take the easy shot. Let's make the hard shot. Because Benji, he had to get by everybody on the play, so when he takes it here, he keeps it out, goes in between two top players for the Polo School, Santos and Colo, and then sneaks it through there on a tail shot, which is actually, we talk about that play as a big indoor play.
Yep, very big.
The arena, when the ball hit the ball by the goal and then run by and hit the tail shot into the goal. Well done, Benji.
So, little courtesy change, the last one of this match, and as I said, tomorrow with a lot of anticipation, looking forward to the start of the Triple Crown. We can already reveal so much. We've got 4 very, very strong teams competing. Casablanca with Grant Ganzi, Rufino Bensadon, Sapo Cazette, Hilario Figueres. The Maltese Falcons with Mark Ganzi, great to see him back. Nick Roldan, Gonzalito Piero, Santi Toccolino. Tonko with Jeff Hildebrand, Mackenzie Weiss. What a cracking player that is. Tommy Panello and Juan Martinero, 2 10-goalers. Yes, 2 10-goalers, you heard correctly. And then Travieso with Tony Calle, Pipi Recellino, Fred Mannix, and Juan Martin Zubia.
Very competitive teams, all 4 teams. So it's hard to pick one. And like I said, the World Polo League, it's been 4 or 5 teams all season, but they have been very, very competitive, and that's made the level of the polo just skyrocket for that 26-goal style, hit and run, open, and it's been very impressive, fun to watch. Remember, you can always come to the fields, always down at the field as Jan Edic Frank, the voice of polo. You can follow him on Instagram, Jan, and you'll be live at the fields. You're there every weekend, so if you want to come down, we've been sending a lot of fans there. And then also, if you're not in the area, or if you want to watch the area also, you can watch it live on CTV Sports, where I'll be in the studios, and sometimes by myself, but sometimes also with special guests. So we've had a few players coming in, so we'll see how that transpires through the Triple Crown.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. I want to thank all the pros that have come in this year, special guests that have been on the mic with us.
So just waiting for that ball to be released. Here we go. And let's see if Casablanca can pick up a much, much needed at least 1 goal. They're within reach. But 3 to 4.5, well, 2 goals are what is needed. Let's see if they can make it happen. And let's see how the Polo School will defend and possibly extend their lead. But this young man, Benji Daniels, well, I think he's been given the orders, go out and score goals. Colo Gonzalez will be, once again, the Secretary of Defense, and I'm pretty sure the Polo School will be trying to keep possession of the ball for as long as they possibly can. And that ball, unluckily, will bounce over the sideboard, so there'll be a change of possession in favor of Casablanca.
Yeah, bad luck, because they had Santos and Colo going forward there. Alex was defending, but they had him in a good spot. If that ball would have stayed on the field, Colo would have hit 1 ball, and it would have been Santos with clean air going to goal. On the change of possession, Bollini, and you got to get it going here, so hit and run, and Colo's going to pick it up and turn the defense into offense. Here comes Gonzalez.
Now let's see if Colo, because he's the only player yet to score on that team. Everybody else has. And I think if they can pick up a goal, or if he can pick up a goal now here, I think I have to reluctantly say it will be game over, because they're just going to run out of time. So indeed, Colo Gonzalez picks up a very, very important goal to, well, I'm just going to put it out there, as good as seal the deal. We're about a little over a minute and a half left here to play. And that's just going to be a time issue because Casablanca was certainly starting to find their rhythm. Things were starting to lock in and gel quite nicely. It's just going to be a time factor here, which will probably be the key ingredient in favor of the Polo School.
Yeah, no, that's going to add 1 goal to every player on the Polo School. So moving forward in the tournament, that's a positive to get everybody involved. Meredith, Riki, Santos, and now Colo puts the frosting on the cake and the nail in the coffin.
Benji Daniels. Come on, Benji. You can put up another one here, and he does. Well played, Benji Daniels. But look at that. The clock is ticking down. That is goal number 3 for the 1 goal. I can't see him staying 1 goal for very much longer, Dale.
Yeah, no, he demonstrated. The horses look great, too. His brother, and they do a great job, hands-on, carrying on the Pony Express label their father built, and they grew up around playing with top players in the world. A lot of the Hagis, Bautista being one of the top with Horacio and Gonzalo. And they do a fantastic job. It's good to see the boys doing so well.
Oh, well, they've got the ball again, and maybe Alex Webb can pick up another goal, but even if he did, that half a goal, and you called it, Dale, would have made or will make all the difference in front of goal. Can Taggart possibly do something? Bollini versus Bollini. I think the bell came first, Dale.
You might run out of time. It looked like a lot of time here. I don't know. You count the seconds when Juan, watch when Santos, Juan Bollini's not even in. Where is Juan? Juan's not even in the picture here. Let's count. Santos turns. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then finally Bollini comes. So I don't think you're going to get maybe you are going to get a 1. Wow, they're going to call a 1 there. It looked like me, like he had all day. But now look at this. That's still going to keep him.
Well, we've got 5 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, well, it's going to give him another goal,
Yeah.
and it's going to now they got an opportunity to win it here with 5 seconds. So. Huge call.
Huge call.
Yeah, I thought I would. If I'm Santos, I guess, I mean, could have just left it and the game would have been over. But it looked to me like he had a lot of time again. But they're going to call the 1 here. They're going to say Santos didn't have enough time when he came across. Time for tea.
Yes. So, the $1 million shot then. Can Bollini, senior Juan from the halfway line, put this one through? 5 seconds on the clock.
There he goes. He's going to have to have either one short one and a buzzer beater or one big one all by itself. Here comes Juan. One guy can do it. He can do it.
Well, it's intercepted. And Colo Gonzalez puts an end to that. So, Dale, I have to give it to you. You called it. That half a goal made all the difference.
Yeah, it shows how it comes into place. The kind of learning experience there. I guess for the end with Santos, knowing if you're up by that many, maybe just let it go. But I thought he'd think if they had enough time. But on the other side, I like the way they do the 1 now because it does give a team an opportunity to come back. So, thank you for joining us here for our Madelon Bourdieu 6th goal, and we'll have more polo for you. For Jan and Frank, I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.